Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. Again, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 presidential election, Peter Obi, has dragged the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for the mismanagement of the economy to the level that the business environment has become uncomfortable for multinational companies to continue to exist in Nigeria. And Peter Obi took to his Twitter handle to draw attention to the bad reports by multinational companies. Some of them have left the country, others are on the verge of leaving, and others are reporting bad markets, so to say, because of the poor economic policies of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And you know, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is priding himself that he has initiated the biggest economic reform in history of Nigeria, and that he deserves to be given Guinness Book of World Record for that. But Peter Obi is saying, your reforms are so poorly implemented that it has made the environment for business so terrible that many of them are leaving the country. So, but let us look at what Peter Obi said in his Twitter handle or his X handle, where he ventilated his frustration with Tinubu's management of the economy in the last 9 months or so. Now, Peter Obi wrote, he said, last December, I lamented the sad exit of Procter & Gamble, the world's largest personal care and household product company from Nigeria, which followed my earlier remarks on the exit of GlaxoSmithKline, GSK, one of the world's largest pharmaceutical companies from Nigeria. Yesterday, I read the disturbing audited reports of Nestle Nigeria, which represented a huge loss in the company's history in Nigeria. This is a company that started operation in 1961, a year after Nigeria's independence, operating as Nestle Products Nigeria Limited. As of 10 years ago, in 2014, Nestle Nigeria had a revenue of 140 billion naira, about $1 million, which was about 1% of their global revenue of $100 billion then. Nigeria was destined to be one of their largest emerging markets. Their profit then was 26 billion naira, about $175 million. Nestle Nigeria Limited is a part of Nestle's global network, the world's biggest food company, operating in 188 out of 197 countries of the world, with a market capitalization of $275 billion and a global turnover above 100 billion. Having considered Nigeria to be a strategic market for them, owing to our population, demographic, youths, and numbers, they built 3 factories in the country: Abara, Sagamu, and Abaji near Abuja. They also developed an ultra-modern warehouse at Abara, which further shows the strategic place of Nigeria to the company. In their recent financial report, however, following the collapse of the Naira exchange rate to the dollar, their revenue has gone down to a third of what it was in 2014, about $300 million. And worse still, they have now gone into a huge loss of about $70 million. To see such a company record a colossal loss of over 100 billion naira and also wipe off entire shareholder capital by the losses they incurred is sad. The implication of this sad result is the message it sends to other such global companies about the challenges of doing business in Nigeria. It shows how our business environment is deteriorating continually, thereby discouraging other foreign and even local investors from establishing in the country. This sad situation could have been better managed through a more rigorous thinking to design solutions for the situation we dug our economy into. National greatness and development cannot be pursued in an atmosphere that discourages production. This is why I continue to emphasize that everything must be done to encourage production in the country. Moreover, the best way to create employment for our teeming youth is by creating an environment conducive and attractive for more multinationals to invest in Nigeria. Instead, our policies are chasing away the existing ones. In moving our country from consumption to production, we must ensure that we put measures in place through favorable fiscal and monetary policy implementation that will build a good business environment and encourage local and foreign production companies to do business and thrive in Nigeria. In that way, we will build the new Nigeria of our dreams, which is very possible. P.O. End of quote. That is Peter Obi, the former presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the last election, taking time to reprimand President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on how his policies has made things worse for businesses in Nigeria. More businesses have left Nigeria in the last 9 months of Bola Ahmed Tinubu than ever in Nigeria's history. And this is because of his not well thought out policy of devaluation of the Naira, or better still, the floatation of the Naira, in which management of the Naira has gotten out of hand. Multinational companies are paying a huge price. Ordinary Nigerians are paying serious price. Many people are dying of hunger and starvation today because of that singular policy. And it is going to get worse from what even the IMF said. Because IMF said that Nigeria's foreign reserve is expected to fall down to about $24 billion this year. That means there will be scarce dollar to even do anything reasonable in Nigeria. So the value of the Naira will continue to go down, despite every effort they are making now to see how to raise the value of the Naira. But in any case, that policy and other policies of the Tinubu administration has forced multinational companies to leave Nigeria. And strangely, the government is busy going to Dubai, United Arab Emirates, and other countries in search of foreign investors. Now, those foreign investors first will have to find out what's chased away the ones that are leaving Nigeria. What is the reason for the losses of multinationals in Nigeria? Which brings me to the issue of the MTN. MTN is another company that is paying a huge price because of the policies of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. MTN and its shareholders, they are crying now because of Bola Ahmed Tinubu's policies. Now, I don't know how many of you are aware of it, because information has emerged that the MTN PLC has reported a loss before tax of 177.8 billion naira compared to a pre-tax profit of 518.8 billion naira a year earlier. The losses resulted in a wipeout of shareholders' fund. The company attributed the losses to a massive foreign currency loss of 750 billion, up from 81 billion reported in 2022. This is the company's first ever loss since it became a quoted company in Nigeria. Now that is the report of Bola Ahmed Tinubu's management of Nigerian economy, that companies are declaring losses. Companies are crying, multinational companies. So if these huge companies who have buffers to be able to withstand market changes have gone under, in terms of they are suffering losses, and many of them are leaving the country or have already left, what else do you need to be told that indeed President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has messed up the economy more than even Buhari did? Because Buhari, let us not forget, destroyed the economy. But what Tinubu is doing is literally like burying the economy. Because when multinational companies of the magnitude that are leaving Nigeria are leaving, and you go about begging other foreign investors to come, first of all, they will do their individual investigation to find out what makes the market in Nigeria under Bola Ahmed Tinubu to be creating losses for companies before they will come and put their money in Nigeria. And that is why they are not coming, despite every effort the government is making to travel all over the world to beg them to come. Nobody with real capital for investment will come to Nigeria under this atmosphere. Those who are coming are those with portfolio investment that will leave at any time. But that's which we needed, like Peter Obi said, companies that will come here for productivity, companies that will come here to create jobs for the youth. They are running away from Nigeria. So how is the job? How is the country going to create the jobs? Is the job going to be getting from the ministers and parastatal that already President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the implementation of Orasanya, he has signaled that jobs will be lost, even though they are lying that there will be no jobs lost. Because with Orasanya, there will be job losses. Ministers and parastatals will have to be merged, some will be phased out, which is an atmosphere that will generate job losses. Because if you want to streamline government service according to Orasanya, there is no way there won't be losses. There will be plenty losses. So how are you going to create jobs for the youths when the multinational companies are leaving? You are about to rationalize work of the civil servant. So you are not even thinking about government job for the school leavers. So what is it that you want the youth to do? It means that criminality will be the order of the day. Because when there are no jobs for the youths, insecurity will increase. That is it. It doesn't take rocket science to know that. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel and you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.